The world has gone crazy, and we have the prescription for sanity.
We're live, Capo.
It's time to take your meds.
We got a good one today, man.
Audio meds.
It's your boy DJ Bobby Hustle.
Capo,
The Connects. We have a special guest on the line.
super dope artist.
We're gonna play some games. We're gonna have some fun.
Oh,
First question: who was the first rapper to turn active? I was close on that one.
Audio meds. Take two and chill.
he already coming in with the bars.
Yo, what's good, my people? It's your boy DJ Bobby Hustle and my guy,
Capo.
The Connects, guaranteed to get you plugged. And we back again for
That's
another
what it
episode, people. And this is gonna be a good one today. You know, as usual, we're gonna get into some brand new music. We're gonna watch a dope video. We're gonna dive down that rabbit hole. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna have some fun. So what we got lined up for today, Capo?
Yo, before I even say who our next guest is, all I'm gonna say, I need to give him the proper introduction. My man has been hustling for years now. 2006, I remember him flooding the streets of Cashville. He put the $sign in Cashville. My man could write a book on how to hustle and how to be successful in this game. I need y'all to make some noise for Fast Money, The Connect.
Yo. Fast money in the bid, eh?
My man.
Really?
How
Oh
you
man,
living
plugged
out
in the
there,
socket.
man?
Man,
Yeah.
just staying productive, bro. Trying to eat, you know what I'm saying? Trying to keep the game, stay ahead of the game, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you got to. You can't get left behind, man.
How is this whole situation with quarantine and everything? I see right now you're in the studio. You said you're staying productive, still working, but how has it affected how you've been moving lately?
Man, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been moving and grooving all the way through the quarantine, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, I picked up a couple new hustles. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing graphics now. I learned that through the quarantine. I bought lights. I bought a brand new Sony A64 camera. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm shooting my own shit. I got podcasts that I'm shooting, and you know what I'm saying? I just been productive through the quarantine. It's been a blessing, man, to be real.
Yeah,
Right.
That's super dope.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You got to stay on the grind out there. Even though they tell you to stay inside, there's certain things you can go do as long as you keep your proper social distancing. And like I said,
I'm only around the same people I was around before it started. So
right.
I ain't doing nothing different. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right.
And I juice. I be juicing. You know what I'm saying? I keep
Okay.
my herbs. You know what I'm saying? Up in the body and shit. So I be
Okay.
on it, man.
Man, it's crazy that you said that you be juicing because me, I'm into the health and wellness too, and that also kind of brings me to our. Is it about that time, Capo? Is it about that time?
I think it's that time, homie.
Man, so we got this segment we call the rabbit hole. We're gonna get right into it. I want you to take a trip with me, Fast Money. We're gonna take a trip.
All right.
We're gonna go head first down the rabbit hole, where you learn some shit that you didn't even know you didn't even know. Yeah. So, all right, man. So, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't like to use the C word, but like I said, I do be reading between the lines, be diving into stuff. And there's a lot going on with this whole COVID thing, and people think this, people think that. So, I just find stuff that as I'm diving down the rabbit hole, and I share it with people because I think people should know. So, with this one, we're just going to get straight into it. So, it's about the food. Everybody's buying toilet paper and stuff, but what about the food? So, I don't know if you've been watching the news, but before we get into this, let me get you up to speed. So there's a law called the COOL law, COOL law, and it's a law that requires the USDA to put the country of origin labeling on the food packages. So when you buy something in the store, it says which country it's from. But in 2015, they changed the law and said that beef and pork did not have to be on there, just other stuff. So with a long story short, there was this viral video from this rancher in Texas named Shad Sullivan. He's talking about how since COVID-19, the meat supply chain has been messed up, and it's not that they don't have the food. They got plenty of cows, but nobody's working, so they can't get them to market. So now they're starting to have to euthanize the cows. If you don't know what that means put them to sleep, kill them, and they're aborting baby chickens and things like that. And then he goes on to say that there's only 4 major meat packing companies that are putting them out of business because they're driving the prices down. And I don't know if you've seen it in the news, but just today there was a report of 23 meatpacking plants in North Carolina that have cases of COVID-19, over 1,300 cases, and then 20 people died working at the JBS meatpacking plant in Greeley, Colorado. So they've been importing all the meat from different countries and things like that. So that's what the uproar is about from this guy Shad Sullivan. So my question to you is, with everything that's going on and they're importing the meat from random countries and they don't have to disclose what country that comes from, does it matter to you where the meat's coming from?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay far away from the meat as I can. I fall victim every now and then, but other than that, man, it's just strictly juicing and, man, peanuts and smoothies and just vegetables and shit, man. You know what I mean? So, hey.
Okay. You like me? I'm a
You choose
pescatarian
your own
myself.
destiny out here.
Yeah. So you don't eat any meat at all?
Man, like I say, I might fall victim.
Okay.
Price of money or something.
But it's a process. It's a process. Yeah, but it's crazy out there. It's just, people, nobody's ever thought of. I've never thought to ask, okay, so where does this meat come from? You go to McDonald's or something, you already know that it's jacked up. But when you go to the grocery store, you're expecting to have some type of quality, but nobody really even thinks about that. It's just something to think about because, this is really happening now, importing all this stuff from these different countries. I know Namibia, a country in Africa, it was a big deal about them because they're the first country in Africa to start shipping meat to the U.S., and it's about to be a big thing of a lot of countries in Africa. So I don't know if this is why they're doing it, because the Texas ranchers are mad because the meat's coming from Africa now, and they starting to ship it in. I don't know. I don't like to throw that card in there, but either way it goes, all I like to do is give glory. And speaking of that, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, you sent us these records, man, that I got right here. So this record, Glory. Tell me a little bit about that. What was going through your mind about that when you made that?
So that right there is the first single. Me and my boy DOSE6, the mouthpiece. We got a new project coming out called Legendary 2, and I just wanted to give us something different than what was going on. You hear the same thing every day. You know what I'm saying? So when I got that track, I just said it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's called Glory, but it's really called It's Different because it's like I'm just talking about leveling up in a different way, and you can understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I just came from a different perspective on that record.
Okay.
All right.
Well, without further ado, let's get into it. New music, Glory.
From now, my kids gon' take it further. A hustler from the start, a little different from my father. Watching Nino Brown, trying to build a Carter. Uncle died a junkie, we far away from country. I had to tell the plug it ain't no stalling, keep it coming. Stock market on my trap line. I had to maximize, upgraded my vision. My phone got them Asian eyes. Threw my mama some hundreds, I call that paying ties. Only if you will make it through this zoo, it's all on you. Make sure my energy line up with my surroundings. I was born into this life, look how my crown fit. Perfect, shake the planet with these vivid verses. I'm legendary for a reason, niggas still searching. On that boost, I was swerving, earned the name serving. It's all money, ain't like Nip, just bought my bitch a Birkin. It's different, big business, what I'm living for. But all the shit I did, that's what I'm legend for. Pulling dirty money out the floor, then ballin' like a motherfucker, can't no more. It's different, big business, what I'm living for. But all the shit I did, that's what I'm legend for. Pulling dirty money out the floor, then ballin' like a motherfucker, can't no more.
Yeah. Okay, that's lit. I like it. You got a dope sound, man. Dope.
Yo.
I appreciate that, bro.
Hey, man. So I know I've known you for a long time, bro. I've known you. You've been pushing. Like I said, I've been rocking with you since like 36 fluid ounces. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I gotta ask you though, man. Why? Because it used to be Fluid Outrage, right? So what happened, man? Why did you decide to take the other route and go with a new name and rebrand yourself?
Well, like 2 years ago, I was hooping and I broke my arm and shit, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Just trying to figure out the whole meaning behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? And in the healing process, 5 months in bed, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, I'm tired of the old shit. I'm tired of old relationships. It don't work in business, and I just wanted a fresh start. So I wanted something new, and I wanted something that kind of fit. You know what I'm saying? My where I'm at with my message and just the hustle spirit of how I want my music to be. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I just came up with it, man. Like I say, reinventing and just wanted to be fresh and free with it.
Got you, got you.
All right.
And yeah, I mean, I've been hearing that with the new records, like, even with some of the older stuff, like you're always pro hustle. Like, let me teach you how to hustle. Let me, you know what I'm saying, show people how to maneuver. Is that something that you feel like maybe some of the OGs gave you, and you want to pass it down, or did you not get that from the OGs and you just decided to take it upon yourself?
No, I definitely got it from the OGs. It was really it was just a major blessing to come up in the times that I came up in around the people that I came up around because they put the hustle in me. So all I'm doing is living out what they taught me, and hopefully somebody else can grab a hold to it and use it for themselves. You know what I'm saying, in the future. But most definitely, man, most definitely the OGs is why I'm even here.
Respect, respect.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely fuck with that, man. Like, I noticed that, even if it wasn't you personally, like reaching out and giving someone a hand, or just teaching them, or giving them, some advice. Like, if they just listen to the music, they would kind of have a guide on how to be successful in this business. You know what I'm saying? And I applaud you for that, my man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, bro.
Give it up one time for him.
Appreciate it.
Real shit, real shit. So speaking of also, and I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I know, like we said, you've been in the game for a minute. You've been working, you've been grinding, and you come from a different era. And in our era, we studied the game. We paid attention, right? Bobby, you know where I'm
Yeah.
going with this, Bobby?
Yeah. So my question is, how hard did you study the game? Because I think it's about that time. If you've seen the show, then you know it's time for Street Smarts Trivia Game with your host, DJ Bobby Hustle and Capo. All right, let's get this thing started. So, if you've seen the show, you know how it goes. We're going to play a little game. We're going to do a little hip-hop trivia. So, I'm going to ask you a question, and you got to give us your answer, and we're going to let we know if we're going to pull your card. So, you ready?
Bet.
All right. First question. What rapper co-wrote Will Smith's Grammy Award-winning song Getting Jiggy With It? Was it A, Heavy D, B, Ice Cube, or C, Nas?
Man,
You said what?
You said what?
I'm gonna go heavy.
You said heavy? Heavy D?
Heavy D.
Is that your final answer? Heavy D, your final
It really
answer?
ain't because it's really not because I remember Nas wrote something. I just can't remember what it was.
Well, what is your
But
final
I
answer?
just told myself, just listen as I listen to the rhymes of Getting Jiggy in my head. It sounds like heavy.
That's your final answer. Heavy D.
Heavy, man.
Heavy. Well, I'm going to tell you. It was Nas! You got to stick with your gut, man. So, Nas was in the studio, and there was actually an article that he put out that he was in the studio with him, and, he was giving him some lines or two, because he wasn't officially credited for it till later, but they did bring it out that he helped wrote on that, but he also wrote 2 other records on the album as well. So yeah, Nas and Will, they be getting jiggy with it, getting to the money. So, sorry, you should have stuck with your gut, man.
You know what's crazy though?
Call me in the
Take that one
morning.
though. I can take
You can
that.
take that one.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Is that was actually the only Grammy that Nas ever won in his career was for that song,
Oh my God.
Wow.
right?
Hey,
I'm really a big Will Smith fan as far as music wise, but yeah, it's all good though.
yeah, it's all good. It's okay. We're gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself. All right, next category.
Yeah, tell me.
You ready? It's called. I think this is your favorite category, Capo.
Man, who
Yeah,
said
this
that
is
shit?
my favorite.
So we're gonna read you a lyric, and all you got to do is tell us who said that shit. So are you ready?
Mhm.
Here we
Yeah.
go. I once had a bitch named Mandy May. I used to be up in them guts like every day. That pussy was the bomb. Had a nigga on sprung. I was in love like a motherfucker, licking that proton. Who said that shit?
So that's Snoop.
You said who?
Snoop.
Snoop Diggity
Snoop
Dogg?
Doggy Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You're right. That's Snoop
Yeah.
Diggity Dogg. Bitches Ain't Shit on Dr. Dre's 1992 Chronic album. See, you got it, man. You got it. Yeah. You knew that. Hey, Capo, that was a good one. One more time for him on that one. Yeah. So you get to keep your card.
Stop it.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it. So, hey, man, speaking of reinventing yourself and new starts and new beginnings, Authentic TV, man, talk to us a little bit about it. What's the whole thought process behind it, and what's the show stand for?
Well, it's an extension off of my clothing line. It's called Authentic Originals. So when I got the camera and shit, I was just like, I always just had visions of creating shows and doing, podcasts and writing for like comedy people and just trying to start my own network, man. So came up with the idea, just the Authentic TV, and then my man KP hit me up, and we started with the Ville City videos, doing the videos, and then I got a juicing show. I got like I say, I got like 3-4 different podcasts on there. So, man, it's just expansion, bro. Expanding the whole horizon of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
beautiful,
that's dope.
man.
You gotta
That's
expand, man.
beautiful.
Yeah, and it's good that you're diverse as a creator. You know, you're not just like, okay, I'm gonna be a gangster rapper and that's all I'm gonna do. You know, you're a true creator. Like you said, you got a cooking show, you doing podcasts, you got the video show, and it's like this is the time for it because like creativity is so abundant that everybody can do it, and it's always good to see something new. So kudos on that, man, for stepping outside of the box and putting down the crack rock, man. Thank you.
Feels good. It feels good too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
Real shit. And I think that sounds like the 1%, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. But hold on, before we get into that 1%, before we get into that 1%.
1% the video drop next Thursday too.
Okay. So you sent us some records. And we had a chance to listen to them. So let's talk about this other record real quick. This Woke Up.
Oh,
Ooh, it's deep.
yeah. Let's get into that.
Yeah, so let's get into that. Give us a little bit about the process. I heard it. You know, I like it. You know, but you know, for the people who haven't heard it, let them know what was going through your mind when you made that magic.
I was really I was exploring production that day, and I was listening to a lot of Gunna, a lot of Lil Baby and shit like that, and I was seeing that a lot of people was using those flutes, like the flutes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So and like my new album, man, Live Fast Die Ballin', man, it's just the whole album is kind of like that mood right there. It's just you know, a lot of fly talk over dope beats.
Right.
When I caught a wind of that, man, I just went straight in. No chorus in the beginning, just straight feeling. You know what I'm saying? I came up with the chorus after that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, after the fact of doing my first verse.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how I was in the lab with it, man. Like I say, I just want good feeling beats. You know.
Okay. All right. Well, you said it like that, so let's get into it. New music.
Blazing on the track.
I can see my face in this bust down AP. Diamonds stay hitting like crack. Make the pussy sing like Sway Lee. And you can come and get your bitch back. Hopped in the phone with the top down. That's still my pussy when I'm not round. Fireworks every time we go up. Them Cartier diamonds, niggas showing up. Straight drop jumping like MJ. I was getting head on the E-way. Pull up in the ride by Blue Flame. Bitch, I got bombs like Hussein. Ball main cover my timepiece. I am only seen with a dime piece. Told little bitch don't try me. Fucking with the white girl like Kyrie. Gon' take a real nigga try to sign me. Woke up with the money right beside me. Woke up with money today. Wake up and pop a rose. Woke up and roll me a J. I got 3 hoes on the way. Woke up with money today. Wake up and pop a rose. Wake up and roll me a J. I got 3 hoes on the way. Wake up and pop a rose. We already know y'all fake. I just pulled up on Jose. He asked how much can I take. Told him give me all that shit. I'ma push the early and the graveyard shift. Yeah, wake up and roll me a J. Pussy good but you can't stay. Price cheap and it's at flake. My bitch do what I say. Yeah, I'm a vet when it come to weight. I don't need no favors, I'm straight. Yeah, fast money, fast money, fast money. What you know about brown bag money? I was in the Jag with a 200. My nigga pulled up, got 3 from it. Nigga do the math, I just came up. I just did a remix so tough. Bet they won't tell when they cook up. Everything solid, nothing shook up. Now they calling me for the hookup. Every time she go down, I make her look up. Woke up.
Yeah. Hey, you got that money bag swag. I don't want to compare you to nobody, but like if I didn't see your face and I just heard somebody in traffic bumping it, I'd be like, oh, that new bag? You got that swag. That shit hot though.
Man, damn.
He said, damn. Yo, I'm going to tell you like this, bro. You produced that?
No. It's just one of my guys.
Okay. I was about to say, because I was like, yo, that shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't know that you actually started off doing beats, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are you still cooking?
I'm gonna get back to it. It just the hardware has changed over to software, so man, I'm doing so much stuff. It's kind of hard for me to jump in and learn it right now. I haven't had the full passion for it yet, but I'm definitely gonna get back to it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So, I mean, you coming from a production background and have been in the city, working, as long as most of these other cats, and seeing from the older generation and the younger generation, like, what do you feel we're missing to bridge that gap here in the city, man, in Nashville?
Well, I just feel like just real deal business, you know what I'm saying? And platforms like this right here, just multiple platforms, so an artist can create their worth, you know what I'm saying? Like radio, radio stations, internet radio. Just it has to be more of a bigger culture, I think, for it to rise as what everybody's wanting for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's still as a culture of hip hop, we're still kind of behind though.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So you can't expect you can't be a great actor in Montana and expect to get a Los Angeles result from it.
Yeah, right. Get a role for a huge movie and you sitting at home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just it don't work like that. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta get
out. You have to adapt, man. You gotta adapt. You have to work outside markets, meet new people, travel. You know what I'm saying? I've done all of that. So now the ball is in my hands because I created my own platform. So now it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. Yeah, because I remember, I don't know if a lot of the younger audience remembers, but like I remember in like 2010 to 2015, bro, like you and your team had the streets on lock, bro. Like your shit was everywhere. No matter where you went, no matter what pole, street light, I mean that shit was everywhere, every store. And now I see you progressing and kind of gradually taking it from there to the digital world, which is super dope as well. But I want to ask you, like, because I consider you having a unique sound, especially coming from Nashville. And I can say that you may be able to say that you help create somewhat of a Nashville sound because of your sound that you have, compared to a lot of these other artists that may want to sound like something else outside of the city. Do you feel like Nashville has its own sound right now?
Um, no, I don't because I don't think the rap game has its own sound right now. Not
Mm.
even just Nashville. You know what I'm saying? Because if I like me personally, like when I listen to New York music, I want to enjoy New York music. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear a New York cat sounding like he's from Atlanta. When I listen to West Coast music, I want to hear West Coast music. Not saying that not venture out, but I mean just you have to, it's different now. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
If we all sound the same, that's not good for the game.
Real shit.
So to ask if Nashville has its own sound, hell no. Because everybody want to sound like what they think is hot. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real. That's real. And like you said, I think that's the majority of places right now in the country. I was reading this thing how they were saying that they feel like hip hop has lost its borders from like what you were just saying. Like you used to be able to listen to an artist from New York and be like, oh, that's a New York artist, or that's an Atlanta or L.A. artist, and it's losing its borders to where kids from Kansas are sounding like they're from Atlanta, and you can't tell the difference, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I know I like to be able to differentiate different sounds, you know what I'm saying, and have that unique sound of
Region.
some. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's just me personally though. But I mean, sometimes it is times where I don't give a fuck, and I just listen to the music because it make me feel a certain way at the time.
Hmm.
But I don't have an emotional attachment to it though. So
There you go.
I'm not worried about if it's a young cat or an older cat. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't listen to music for that like that. I listen
Yeah.
to it for my enjoyment of the mood or the vibe that I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah. I call it moment music, where it's dope for that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, but besides that, you're never gonna go and dig into the artist catalog or nothing.
Right, right.
Yeah, I mean, hell, wouldn't dare.
Okay.
That's it.
Touching back on what he said, how you was moving around the city, because I'm from Tennessee too. I'm from Clarksville, and it didn't circle back to me until he told me that you was in Fluid Outrage. But I remember seeing y'all. Y'all was doing shit. Y'all was doing the shit. You know what I mean? So I remember that name. You know what I mean? So like he ain't lying. You was actually moving around like you said you was. Yeah, you was doing it. Yeah.
He
I
know.
know. Yeah.
He
You
knows.
know. Yeah. But I said that to say
Like
I think
you
it's
say
about
though,
that time, Capo.
yeah, it's just learning the business and knowing where to spend your money at.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you know Nashville is a small market, you don't have to go bonkers. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Budget. You need to go bonkers, goddamn it, out of town.
Outside. Yup.
Go meet other people, break bread with them because they're connected to the. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They
In the
connected to
industry.
I
the,
love going
the,
out of
the, the
town
ring.
because you can be whoever you want to be. They only know who they see when you go out of town with the product.
Mm.
That
Yeah,
perception runs the game.
That's
real
real.
talk.
That's real. I agree with
Presentation
you
is
there.
everything.
So
One time for
yeah.
that.
So speaking of perception and running the game, and running the game and learning these moves, I think it's time for another
It
round, homie.
is. It is.
Let's go.
All right. So if you're just tuning in, do you know what time it is? It is
One for
time
one.
for Street Smarts Trivia Game with your host DJ Bobby Hustle and Capo the Connect. All right. So this is round two. You 1 for 1 right now. Okay, so we're gonna see if you get to keep your card today. So we're gonna start with a little bit of hip hop history, and we're gonna ask you a
Okay.
question, and you're gonna tell us the answer. You ready for the first one? Here we go. First question: who was the first rapper to reach 1 billion views on YouTube? Was it A. Takashi 69, B. Wiz Khalifa, or C. 50 Cent? What you got?
Mm,
You want to see your options again?
No.
Who was it? Who?
The 6ix9ine.
You say 6ix9ine? Okay.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Hold on, let me think one more time.
He said, hold on.
Yelling, that motherfucker might have hit a billion screens back in the day. Hold on. Man, come on, man. God dang it, man. Oh, man, Tekashi, man.
Final answer.
Tekashi.
You should have stuck with your gut. It's Wiz Khalifa, man. See You Again. His song, which pays tribute to the late Paul Walker, was featured on the Fast and the Furious 7 soundtrack.
Take 2 and call me in the morning.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. You didn't like that one, did you?
Hey, I need some questions a little older than that. I need some pop. I need some older questions, man.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because you got the Snoop in 92, so you got that.
That was, yeah.
Okay.
See, I got that one.
Yeah, you got that one. All right, so we're going to give you a chance to redeem yourself. You got one more shot. We ain't going to take your card just yet. You got one more. So, Capo, I think this is your favorite category.
Man, who said that shit?
So we're going to read you a lyric, and you're going to tell us who said that shit. You ready? Man, that car don't come out till next year. Where the fuck did you get it? That's $80,000 gone. Where the fuck did you spend it? You must have eyes on your back, 'cause money to the ceiling. And the bigger the cat, the bigger the peeling. Who said that shit? Who?
Yeah, Ice Cube.
Ice Cube? Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Final answer? That was Ludacris. Roll out, man. Come on, man.
Take 2 and call me in the morning.
It's okay, man. You know what?
It just wasn't.
It wasn't your day, man. But we gonna give you a participation clap, man. Yeah, man.
It did have that comedy to it.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, man.
Where the fuck did you spend it?
Where the fuck did you?
Yeah.
To the ceiling.
I wasn't a Luda fan either.
You wasn't a Luda fan?
Not that much.
Okay.
He was cool. He was dope, but I wasn't a fan.
You ain't ride around
So
bumping
still be
him,
dope,
right?
And I not be a fan.
No, it's cool. That's real.
Yeah.
It's level.
For sure.
That's level.
So who is some of the people that influenced you coming up music wise?
I mean, I hate to say it because everybody always says it. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I already know.
it's like I took a collective. I'm a collective. Damn, I can't get right. Okay, yeah. It's like a collective. The game changes, so I get shit from everybody. Like I borrow shit and build my own shit, like a Voltron. Like, you know, in the beginning you might have you know, you like NWA, but then you can't say that they was your favorite rappers, all of them. Feel what I'm saying? So I say I like Q. The dope rappers is like Q. You know what I'm saying? Pac. I like underground shit too, like Spice One. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ball, 8 Ball. You know, I like Rose. I like Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? I like JC. I like the Locks. I feel like the Locks changed the game with that.
Well,
Yeah, man, a lot of people don't say the locks. Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nas and Big. You know what I mean? I'm just collective, man.
Scarface. Scarface.
Yeah, face. You know what I'm saying? Like a rainbow, you gotta have all the colors just to make the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing.
Right. That's real shit. That's real shit.
Yeah, man.
So where
Yeah. You take all them colors and make black.
make green.
It's gonna make something.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Real shit.
there. That's when you there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta go through it. You gotta go through all of that shit until you find yourself. You know what I'm saying? Then you won't be looking up to no more rappers. And once you find yourself, they just like you. You run up on them, you say what up, but at the same time, we are the same. We're part of the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but I think it's more or less just respecting another man for their craft and knowing, like, when you see someone that can do what you do at a high caliber, and you know what it took for you to get there, it's almost like you automatically have to respect that person because you're like, yo, I know.
You gotta respect the professionalism of it.
Real shit.
You feel me? Cause that's a whole nother level. You know what I mean? That means you gotta really get up. That means you gotta really practice, and you know you gotta do the real shit for that check.
That's it.
A lot of motherfuckers ain't ready for that level. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers just rapping. Rapping.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I know so many people that are afraid of success. Like I'm like you. I'm a producer, you know, and I work with a lot of different artists. And you know, you run into people that have it, but they're so afraid of success, and they don't do what it takes to get to the next level. And that's why some people who may not be as talented gets on because they're willing to do whatever it takes to get there. You know.
Yeah. Well, I think that also comes with the whole thing is like, did they really have it? You know what I'm saying? Like, they have the talent,
right,
but they don't have the other piece that connects to make it that complete package, which very few people have. There's a ton of people out here that are super, super talented. Then there's a bunch of people out here that can fucking grind their ass off, but there's very few of them that have both and know how to utilize it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard, you know, when you gotta, it's a money game too, though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know that. You gotta have your friends together. You cannot jump in here trying to spend your life savings or your you know what I'm saying, into the rap game. You gotta have a budget. You gotta have something really, you know.
Right. Because talent don't matter anymore. Like, there's, you know, a lot of people you don't like their music that's doing their thing because they understand the business side of it. You know, and they're willing to do what it takes. And then nowadays, it's not even about the music. People fall in love with personalities and their lifestyle, especially with social media. It's like you got to be a total brand for people. The music is just not enough. It's so easy to make music. Everybody's got music. But the thing is, do I like you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Well, you got great music, but what is your kid wearing today when you go to the store? You know what I'm saying?
Or
like,
even are you in your kid's life? You know, some people be like, he's songs where all he does is sip, lean, and be in the hood. Or he's inspiring young black youth to do something. You know. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that I think it's time to get into the next dose.
Yeah,
Bobby.
it definitely is. So, this is what you was talking about. The 1%.
Yeah.
So,
I was excited to get
I know. I heard it. So, for the people who haven't heard it yet, before they hear it, can you paint a picture of that moment when you created that? What magical forces came together to create that end product?
Man, this beat was just so crazy. I don't know. The beat was on a whole nother level. And I just went straight in, man. Once I hit that shit, if it's the right track, we gone. 45 minutes later,
right,
it's done.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to buy it, download it. I don't want to sit on it. I don't want to write to it. I want to go straight into it. And it was aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to make it a dope record. You know what I'm saying? Something you could kind of a tanky hook, but just saying real shit on it, motivating the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Motivate anybody, really.
Right. Okay. Well, shit. With that being said, let's get into it. New music.
Swear to God, we all came up whipping. Look at us now, graduated from the kitchen. Can't stop a real nigga on a mission. Now we riding foreign, 50 pointers on me hitting. I just keep on getting it. 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 I just keep on flipping. It's a light show. 50 pointers flicking. Through the drought, nigga. We don't sell no chickens. We just piece it down. Told you about my business. I'm just posted up. I'm just rolling up. Big wedding cake blunts. Told you meet your plug. Gone and let them hate. We gon' move this way. COD, little nigga. I got a different pace. Big ol' foreign tune. Dog food and balloons. All I see is white. The homies call me coon. I just keep on getting it. I just keep on flipping. Don't ask me what's the ticket. My nigga, what you spending? Fast money. Swear to God, we all came up whipping. Look at us now, graduated from the kitchen. Can't stop a real nigga on a mission. Now we riding foreign, 50 pointers on me hitting. I just keep on getting it. 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 I just keep on getting it.
Ooh, I just keep on getting it. Hey, they had me ready to jump out my seat. That's that wake up in the morning, you won, and then get to it, man. Get to it. That grind life.
That's my fucking new anthem for hustling, bro.
Yeah.
Like anytime I'm going out to get it, I'm playing that shit, dog.
Yeah.
Hands down.
It don't stop. We gotta keep on getting it. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Like, man, and that's one thing. You do keep getting it, man. You keep going and going. You know, you're relentless at this shit, and people have seen it. You were mentioning projects that you got coming out. I know you got one with J Dollar coming out. So tell us a little bit about some stuff that you got coming for the people, man.
Yeah, definitely got I got the album, man, Live Fast, Die Ballin'. That's coming up, man. Like, I ain't got an official date yet, but most definitely, as soon as this quarantine is over, I told myself I'm not dropping it during the quarantine. I can't do myself like that. Because it's too much. It's one of the best shits I ever did. You know what I mean? It's flowing all the way through. Got that. So that's ready to go. Actually, I got like 32 tracks of it ready, but you know, I'm gonna break it down and shit like that. But and I got the project with J Dollar, the Southern Supremacy. That's already done. That's ready to go. We shooting like 2 videos this weekend, and that'll be ready to go. Most definitely July.
Word.
And then me and Deuce, my man Deuce, we got our project coming out too, Legendary Part 2. Like that Glory single. So that's coming too, man. I'm just working, man. I'm working.
Yeah. Hey. I see. So let me ask you this, man. Like, you know, with everything being so single based right now, and artists, you know, more focused on just dropping single records. Like, how do you feel? Do you feel like dropping the full body of work is more important than dropping the singles? You know, or is it one of them things like you're like, nah, you know, maybe I get back to the singles and you just had this project sitting?
Nah, I just like. I feel like you do both. You know what I'm saying? Like I know all those songs ain't gonna make the album, so I will like leak the ones that I know that don't fit, you know, fit the project or whatever. So I say do both if you able to, especially if you're on DistroKid. You know what I'm saying? You can release shit anytime you want to. Main part about it is linking up with DJs and you know, people like Vertigo and, you know, certain DJ sites and shit that will push your record in certain angles. So, you know, I don't think it's just a one way to do it, you know. But I know I will be releasing like less though. It will be like a 12, like 12 and then 12. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Yeah. Because I remember you used to drop projects that were like 27 fucking records long and shit, and every single song was bumping.
In between the time I was just recording the album, I did like 32. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't say how many I was gonna do. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just went on, and you know, I like putting it together. So yeah. I'm like I say, 12 tracks a piece. Me and J Dollar track. Me and J Dollar album is 12 tracks as well, and the one with me is 12 tracks as well. So I'm doing them all in 12, man.
That's dope.
Okay.
Does that number mean anything to you? Is there something specific behind that number, or is it just 12?
I think that might be the threshold right there. You know what I'm saying? Between people patience. You know what I'm saying?
Got,
12. You know what I
got
mean?
you, got you.
Two verses, no 3-verse songs, none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me. Hey, are your verses still 16s or have you downgraded to 12 and 8s now?
Downgraded.
No, I'm still taking off, man. I'm still taking off, man. I'm 16. It's just 12. Well, it's a difference between when you want to drop bars and when you want to make a record. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes a dope record might only be 12. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you might
But
need 12 for it.
I'll never do an 8. I'll never go down to 8. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Fuck that."
Right, you
That's
got
what's
something to
up.
say.
Yes, I do 3 8 something, but yeah. It's just about having fun with it, man. Everybody's so,
Yeah,
looking at it. You can look at it from a wrong perspective, and then that shit'll make you give up. But then that means you're giving up your power. You know what I'm saying? You can't give your power up. You know what I mean? So you got to find a way to make it work for you. And it's sad to say, it ain't gonna work for everybody. You know what I'm
that's right.
saying? So we already got to know that as well. You know what I'm saying? Only the strong survive in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
talk.
That's the realest shit ever, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, yo, I keep noticing your hat, bro. That's a dope
Oh,
ass hat.
it's the Haywood Lane, man. I'm from Haywood Lane. I'm from Antioch, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Killer Pablo. He was pushing the Bell Road line, and we all Antioch at the end of the day. But I'm one of the original top dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I have been on and rep that Haywood Lane because I know it's a slew of people that's from Haywood Lane and know me from back in the day. And man, I sold out of so many of these shirts, man. It's crazy, man. So just jumping into this lane of the game, like I say, man, it just feel good.
yeah. Where can the people get the hat and the shirts at, man?
Definitely on my Instagram site, authentic since 1980. You can DM on there. We got the website coming up soon, the Authentic Originals site. So just stay tuned on that, man, and you'll see updates daily. I got all kinds of gear, man. Like you got to tap in, man. It's getting crazy, bro. It's getting crazy.
Yeah, man. Speaking of all
Definitely.
kind of things that you got, man, we got this video. So, before we get into this video, I know you said that you just bought a Sony A6. Did you shoot this video? Did your team shoot it? Or tell us a little bit about the process of the creating this video.
No, I actually haven't used. I just used my camera as what my director did last week. So we just shot the 1% video that will be releasing next week. That's the first video with my own camera. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Uh, but this one
okay.
right here was this is my same director. It was his camera though. Same one been shooting for me, David Holder. We've been shooting together for a while now.
Okay. Okay. Dope. All right. Well, let's get into this video.
So in love with the hustle. Yeah. So in love with the hustle. I can feel it. And sing for me. So in love with the hustle. So in love with the hustle. Before Star was a star and Buck was a buck, I was running with real niggas lifting metric tons up. Before rap, 500 a zip, acknowledge my trip. My friends is dead, my pockets is filled. I got it from here, authentic, original, invincible criminal. All my hoes pigeon-toed. I have no pinnacle. I keep on going up. I just keep getting better. Alkaline on the wrist and these Mason Margellas with the black Mona Lisa. She got Beyonce features. Had a plug so crazy they blindfold you to meet him. He asked me how cheap I need him. I told him cheap as he feed him. I got niggas right now about to cash out when I see him. I'm on my 10,000 scale. Hold this shit down like nails. I done lived it to tell. I done made it through hell. I seen real niggas die. I seen fake niggas live. Seen niggas snitch over pussy paper and automobiles for real. I'm so in love with the hustle. 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 Then sing for me. So in love with the hustle. So in love with the hustle. Even though our past was dark, we mastered culinary arts. Built my way up to a key, like Noah built the ark.
So fire. Okay, that's dope. Good quality. I like the song, man. You got good concept, man. I fucks with it. Yeah, man. One more shout out to good music, good video. Good job.
Try to make it street creative, man. Not just street, but more, you know what I'm saying? Make it creative, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about the streets. It's just about making good songs and being creative. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. Yeah,
having dope visuals.
I mean, dog, like, that's one thing that is, it gets so redundant with these videos, man. It's like always the same shit. So when I see a video that's something different or someone puts some actual thought into it, bro, that's just like a fresh breath of air, dog. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because it reminds me of when we used to watch videos and be tuned in, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would really sit there and watch videos because that shit was entertaining. And you know what I'm saying? And we got lost there at some point. But yo, man, super fucking dope video as usual, man. You always got dope fucking visuals.
Man.
Yeah. So, man, is there anything that you want to let the people know or chop it up? I mean, anything that we didn't touch on that you want to speak on real quick before we get ready to get out of here?
Man, nah, man. Everything's good, man. Make sure everybody subscribe to Authentic TV, the YouTube page and the IG page, man. We got a lot of content coming, man. And hey, if you do music or you do anything, and I know you, and you know, I'm gonna come holler at you because I'm trying to push the envelope on all people who's dope. So that's what we're doing with Authentic TV. So you do comedy, you're an artist, it's unlimited. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it on my end, man. Live Fast, Die Ball in the album. Get ready. It's a dope piece of work. Me and Jay Dollar, Southern Supremacy. That's heat coming real quick in the next 2 months. So stay tuned with me.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah,
well,
man.
We appreciate you tapping in with us for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, dog, you know, we go way back, bro. So anytime I get to rock with you and we get to connect on some type of level, bro, it's always love and it's always good energy, man. So I appreciate you once again.
Yeah, man. Fast, like the energy's there, man. I see it, man. I fuck with the creativity, bro. I do. Yeah. I see great things. Oh yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Okay. Always.
Yeah, always. Man. Well, that's what's up, man. Hey, all right. So we gonna get with you.
All right.
Capadonna.
Yeah.
Man, that was pretty good, man. I rock with your boy.
Had that fucking heat, bro.
He do. And the video was crazy, man. Yeah, man. So we had a great show today, man. So did you want to tell me what we was doing next week?
Yeah, I do, man. Actually, I want to say just tune in, follow us on Instagram at AudioMeds, go to our YouTube, subscribe, like, share, comment, do all that good shit. And until next week, we'll see you then.
Take two and call me in the morning. The world has gone crazy, and we have the prescription for sanity.
We're live, Capo.
It's time to take your meds.
We got a good one today, man.
Audio meds.
It's your boy DJ Bobby Hustle.
Capo.
The Connectors. We have a special guest on the line.
Super dope artist.
We're gonna play some games. We're gonna have some fun. First question: who was the first rapper to turn actor? I was close on that one.
Audio meds. Take two and chill.
He already coming in with the bars.